Good morning, Garrett here from Classical Rebellion. It's a Thursday, and I've got your quote. This one is from Mozart, so we're going composer today. Here's what Mozart has to say. I, too, had to work hard, so as to not to have to work hard any longer. Okay, that's a little wonky. It's not very clear if you listen to it for the first time. So Mozart's just saying, look, I had to work hard, so I wouldn't have to work hard anymore. The idea is not that he stopped working. Clearly, the man did not stop working. He wrote 650 pieces of music, and an opera like The Marriage of Figaro, which is 3.5 hours long, that counts for one. Okay? The man kept working. The idea was that he worked hard to master his craft so that he wouldn't have to do that hard work anymore. He could be in a flow state. He could enjoy his work. That's what this quote is getting at. Do the hard work. Build your base. Right now, I'm trying to train for an Ironman. If you don't know what an Ironman is, it's a 2.4 mile swim. It's 112 miles on the bike, and then it's a 26.2 marathon run to finish. All marathons are 26.2 miles, by the way. Right now, I'm running about 3 miles. I'm riding about 8 miles on the bike, and I'm not swimming at all because all the pools are closed. So I'm building my base right now. I'm going to run 3 miles till it gets easy. I'm going to ride 8 miles on my bike till it gets easy. And I'm going to swim however far I can swim until it gets easy. And I'm then going to do a sprint marathon, a short one. Same thing. That's what you can apply what Mozart's saying here to anything. Build your base. Do the hard work. Work hard now so you don't have to work hard later, so that it gets easier later, so you can go further later. It seems obvious. It's something that we've heard, I'm sure, from any number of sources, but this one's from Mozart. The idea here is that this is not a new idea. This is an idea that's at least 250 years old. This idea is at least as old as the United States, maybe a little bit older. I'm not sure how old Mozart was when he made this quote. There you have it. So Mozart, someone who had to ask permission to quit his job, had no social mobility, remained pretty much in the servant class his entire life. He still understood. He did not live in a meritocracy, so he could not do hard work in order to better himself and to become free. He just didn't have that opportunity. It was a very oppressive situation that Mozart lived in. But he did know that if he worked hard now at his craft, he didn't have to work hard at it later. Now, our piece of music. This one is obviously Mozart. The Grand Partita, third movement. This was made popular in the mid-'80s with the movie Amadeus. This was the first time the character Salieri came across Mozart's music, and it was a miracle to him. So enjoy this third movement of the Grand Partita Serenade. And then the piece of art is called The Nightmare. And it became something of a meme when it first came out. It's a little bit like a sleep paralysis. So there's a woman asleep, right, if you're looking at the photo here, and there's this kind of thing sitting on her chest. And that is exactly sleep paralysis. And that is exactly what will happen to you if you don't build your base, if you don't work hard now so you don't have to work hard later. That, whatever you're trying to accomplish, will sit on your chest while you try to sleep. You know it's true. So let's take this perspective from Mozart, this perspective from his music, and this perspective from the painting, The Nightmare, and let's go into the day and get our work done.